guys, excuse my voice, I'm a little sick right now, but today's redesign is Queen Bee. I actually was one of those people that was kind of excited to see Chloe get a redemption arc. Needless to say, I was disappointed because apparently, despite the fact that they write this character and whatnot, they thought she was worthy of redemption, but she turned out not to be. And they're speaking as though the character writes herself, which she doesn't. They could have given her a redemption arc, and oh, that frustrates me so much. Like, hella. And I know some people have like a problem with redemption Chloe. Like, and I can see where they're coming from, because most people, when they write Chloe having a redemption, it's like at the snap of a finger. It is right away, she is good guy now, and she is the best friends with Marinette. And see, I have a problem with that, because I don't believe that they would become friends. I think that there would be a mutual respect there. Once Chloe decides to come good. Yeah, sorry. Just did not like how those eyes were coming out. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, Marinette and Chloe would have like a mutual respect. From Marinette, it's because she sees that Chloe is trying to change. Like, she's genuinely trying to change and be a better person. And with Chloe, I think a lot of her anger and bullying towards Marinette was a lot because Chloe was jealous. And, that's not a good reason to bully anyone, but it is a reason nonetheless that some bullies are bullies. So, I don't think that they would become like big old buddy buddies. Maybe acquaintances, and maybe they can become friends later down the road. I just don't think they'll be as good of friends as people portray. And yeah, for someone who is called Queen Bee, she didn't give a lot of queen to her design, and that's what I'm gonna try and do for this, is give it a more queen or regal aesthetic, I guess you could say. So we start off the bat with a honeycomb tiara. And actually, I gotta say, I am a big fan of Chloe's design for her superhero. But again, it is one of those things where, like, all the girl heroes only get like a spandex suit, and the guys get all these detailed things. And yeah, we know my opinion on this. So yeah. So along with Queen Bee's aspect, I want her to fly, as the ladybug in this series does. So she will be getting a cape, unlike in my ladybug design where she can summon the wings. Queen Bee's cape becomes the wings. They will spread out and whatnot. But yeah, I just poofy sleeves. This is regalness right here. But again, I do like the design she gave her outfit, because like it says bee without having to be a total bee. Like the flurry of stripes and whatnot. Also, I really don't see how it was so hard to just even give her like those little gloves. Just fluff out the gloves. Yes, I'm adding honeycomb to like everywhere I can, because I think it's a cute aesthetic. And here she's gonna have like a little skirt coming from the honeycomb emblem, and poofy pants, because again, that is the height of regalness. Apparently. Pants, how do you do? No, I'll just keep it like that with the addedness of the stripes. Like, okay, I know maybe some people might get on me for this, that horizontal stripes should not be mixed with vertical stripes. Well, I say meh. I like the aesthetic. The problem is with the people who try to pull it off, I think. And that's where it can get a bit tricky, so to say. And here we have the cape. Her hair is like a weird thing in this pose, because like you shouldn't be able to see the ponytail, or like you probably can, but like a smidgen. But like in her pose, like her official pose in the show, you do see her ponytail, and I'm like, but would you actually be able to? I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's a very weird thing. And see, this is another thing. They couldn't have just given her boots, like just cool boots that fit the aesthetic of the spandex suit. Like, they could have done that, and I probably would have been okay with it, because at least it's more detailed than like Ladybug's and her spandex suit, pajama suit. My saltiness for that will never go away. But yeah, so last video with Carapace, I did say that there was upgraded powers to all the heroes. So I've said before on my Instagram when making the Miraculous Mary series, which again I will show on here at some point, that I don't like the fact that the Bee Miraculous's weapon is a spinning top that basically functions like Ladybug's yo-yo, except the weird way that Chloe can spin it and travel with it. Like, it's a weird aesthetic, it's a weird ass thing. So yeah, and just making it function like Ladybug's yo-yo is super lazy. And in Chloe's words, utterly ridiculous. But I guess you can also call me lazy for just wanting to give her wings, but say loving. And I am giving her more bug-like eyes, I guess you could say. I gave Ladybug this same kind of mask aesthetic. Really, it's inspired from the Batman comics and the Bat family, how they all have like the white on their eyes and their masks, yet it still like shuts or bends like with their actual eyes. I don't know. It's a thing. And I'm a big fan of Batman, so there might be a lot of things that you shall see in the future for this. So instead of our spinning top tragedy, I decided to change her weapon to be a small scepter with the spinny top as the centerpiece. It can come off if she needs it to. This is to offer her like more choices when it comes to combat, because I don't know, I feel like she could be good as a distance fighter and as a close range fighter. Like, not too much distance, like she needs to use her venom and such. But yeah. And so besides venom, which we all know is her power, she has the power Hive Mind, where she can connect her mind to her teammates if they are in a situation where they need to be in contact, and can share thoughts this way if they need to be like quiet or stealthy, and in this power mind, they can share strength with one another. And this power grows the more the wielder bonds with pollen, or if they are a chosen wielder. I've explained chosens before, I think, anyways. But yeah. And this ability can also transfer out of costume, but again, this is only if they are bonding well with the Miraculous. And yes, I'm adding texture. Why? I don't know. Do I like the look of it? Will I keep it? Yeah. And so the last power is Honey, again, like from my Miraculous Mary series, and it allows the wielder to stick to anything or make things stick together for a short power of time. So yeah, those are the powers I added. I actually really like the thought that they have more than like one power. Because this is supposed to be arguably the strongest miraculous box there is, with all the strong miraculouses. So wouldn't you think they'd have more powers? And like, I don't know. Again, this is something that's like lazy writing to me, because as we've seen, Hawkmoth doesn't get the power-ups or the upgrades purely because the Kwamis don't know the formulas to these magical enhancing things, which that is something I do not like. These Kwamis are essentially mini gods. These are like quantic gods, basically, and they don't know how to upgrade the power. I think that's ridiculous. So in my universe of miraculous, the wielder can unlock these upgrades themselves, but it all again has to go with, do you resonate with this miraculous well? And well, Gabriel Agreste is a piece of shit, so sorry, I tried so hard not to cuss in this one, but needless to say, he will not be getting those upgrades. And I think it's rather dumb that his miraculous and Mayura's doesn't have like this time limit we see for the younger kids. And I hate that the reason is because they are older. Like, no, that is so dumb. Like, if the kids have this time limit, the adults need to have the time limit, unless they are training themselves to hold the limit longer, which I say the kids can do as well. That's just how it's gonna be. Like, ugh, I hate that. Sorry, it's just something that really annoys me. Like, oh, they're kids, so they have a time limit. We're so clever. No. Like, come on, dude. You could have put more thought into this. They really could have, but they don't like putting in time. But yeah. And yeah, I made the wings blue, like her eyes. I feel like it adds a little more to the outfit, like it gives it just that much more pop. But yeah, so there's more of my feelings on the show for that one. Also, can we talk about the ridiculous lip color that they give Chloe? Like, okay, I get it. It's something she wears, but it looks god-awful with her design. Like, how pale it is. Like, if you want to give her a nude lipstick, find one that actually works for her and don't just go, like, the bare minimum with it. Like, that is so dumb. And you can't see it here, but yes, I am using the symmetry tool because I cannot do that freehand. So these wings look terrible on the bee, but that is okay. We fix, we highlight, and we work on the symbol, which, yeah, I totally forgot to draw in the sketch. That happens from time to time, that I just forget to draw something in the sketch and we'll just add it later on. That happened with my ladybug of this series. I totally forgot to add her yo-yo. And I literally added it like last minute. It happens though. And it happened in my cat sketch, but I've said I've hated these backgrounds and I do. Gotta lower this because it's contrasting with a symbol. And at Goggles McGee. You can't see it, that's my signature, but yay! There's our queen bee. And here's the others from the series. I hope you guys are enjoying. I know I'm enjoying it. And see you next time, guys. Love you!